I played guitar for half an hour. I'm starting to find my hands again. It's nice. That's nice. That's working out good. Also, I received a letter in the mail. And this letter I hadn't really been anticipating, though I knew it was coming, though I'd forgotten about it. Earlier in the week, I received I believe it was a text message from the place that I've got the loan for my van, right? And they basically said, nonsense, we need to talk. And I don't like that shit. I don't like it. I've never liked it. When anybody says to me, we need to talk, I'm like, we're talking right now. Why don't we just go ahead and complete this transaction right here? Or if somebody texts me, we need to talk, like, why don't you just fucking text it? Make a video, send it to me. Why do I have to anticipate whatever the fuck is going to happen? Right? Why do I got to think about the possibilities? I got enough on my mind. It's not going to be a good time. Hey, Fragilitas, thanks for following. I don't have the thing that flashes up when they say that people follow. This is a very different show than my Podbean show because I talk to everybody who came in, but I don't even know who comes in unless they say something. And I heard that that's Dirty Pool on Twitch. Anyway. From my etiquette teacher, Meat Tray. Meat Tray 69. Taught me how to be a proper gentleman. So, sorry if I put you on the spot there. But thanks for following. Anyway, so I got this message, and I tried to log into the website to see what the deal was. Couldn't see what was going on. I fucking called them on my lunch. I hate it when places that I'm doing business with think that we're married, and they can send me messages whenever the fuck they want, and or just try to make my just simple doing business with them a part-time job. I'm actually going to change the background. I'm feeling some Old West poker right now. I'm feeling Old West poker. That's that kind of night. So, I call there. It tells me to use an extension. It's not set up to take an extension, which is exactly why I picked this bank. They're hokey as fuck. They're hokey, they're tiny. I dig it. I'm helping them out. I figured they wouldn't be a pain in the ass. They're so hokey, they actually sent me a little paper book full of, like, little receipts that I can write for myself to let me know what payment I'm on. Like, this is still the fucking 80s or something, right? I don't need this book. I kept it because I thought it was funny. I still have it. It seems official. So I tried to put in the extension that I was given to call, but, you know, I'm just dialing in this person's ear. And they're like, can I help you? And I'm like, yes, I'm fucking nonsense password. I'm nonsense H password. I got a message saying that y'all needed to talk to me and to go to the extension 1372 or whatever the fuck it was. And they're like, who sent you the message? And I said, I don't know. I don't fucking know. It just came in my phone. I don't know. What are you doing? I'm trying to pay off a van. They said they needed to talk to me. I don't know what the deal is. So, they're like, oh, we know who that is. It's Brenda or somebody. I don't fucking know who it is. So I get transferred over there. Apparently she's at lunch. I leave a rambling message. I try to ramble as much as possible in this message just to let them know what they're up against. I'm not happy. I don't like these kind of fucking cryptic messages. Are you trying to get in my head? Is this an adversarial situation, or am I just paying off a fucking loan? Why can't you just tell me what's going on? Call me back. I'll be at this number for 43 minutes. Don't be late. So I sat there, and I ate a spicy turkey sandwich with lots of Tabasco, and tobacco, too, if I'm being honest. And they called back. And I was like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, well, I got your message. Like, they were really scared because they got the message. And I'm like, hey, what's up? What's the message? Give me the message. Tell me what it is. I gave you the message. You give me the message. And they said, well, your last payment didn't go through. And I said, my last payment didn't go through. I got plenty of money. I paid it like I did before, at least 10 times. What the fuck's the problem? And they're like, they said the account number's wrong. And I said, what account number do you have? And they're like, I can't tell you that, but can you tell me your account number? And I said, yeah. And the only way that I know my account number is rhythmically, right? I actually don't know the numbers. I have to sing it to myself, right? So I'm singing like 1587643 And she's like, what? 1587643 And she's like, can you go slower? And I said, no, that's the only way that I can do it. I'll keep doing it as long as you need me to do it. 1867543 And she's like, I can't track that. And I'm like, 1867543 And I'm like, okay, so she's like, okay, so that sounds close. So I guess I'll tell you what I have, because it's what came through. And I go, okay. And she goes, 1867543 So like that. Like she fucking sings it back to me, right? And I go, yeah, that sounds like it. I mean, it's a little nicer because you got a fucking nicer voice than me. Congratulations. First you make me anticipate, and now you got to show off your fucking beautiful pipes. Any other way you want to knock me down a peg or two, other than call me a broke ass bitch? And she's like, I don't think that's the same. And I said 1867543 And she said 1867543 I'm like, I don't know. She's like, I don't know. I think it's different. It was a very confusing conversation. So then she says, listen, you're going to get something in the mail about it. And I'm like, look, I'm ahead anyway. Because like a fucking nutcase, I accidentally double paid a couple of months. So I'm ahead. So who gives a shit? Right? She's like, oh, yeah. She's like, yeah, I guess. You don't really actually need to make a payment. You don't need to hurry up and make a payment because you are ahead. Yeah, actually. You don't actually owe us a payment until like October. And I go, yeah, but I guess thanks for telling me, I guess. And she's like, you changed your payment method, and I don't think you know your account number. And I said, I know my fucking account number. And she said, your bank thinks you don't know your account number. And I'm like, they might have changed it. I've had the same account number for my entire life, and if they changed it, then I'm fucking ruined. I'm fucking ruined, girl. Do you hear me? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, it's downward spiral from here. This is the best it's ever going to be for me for here on out. I'm glad that we got to have this conversation at this particular point in time. And she's like, yeah, me too, sir. You usually do it by a credit card. Why didn't you do it by a credit card? And I'm like, I don't know. I always do it by a credit card because, you know, if you really want to boost your bullshit credit rating, which the world runs on, you just buy everything on your credit card and then pay off your credit card and they keep boosting your rating. It's fucking stupid. I'm still spending the same amount of money like a goddamn idiot, but I'm doing it all on my credit card. And they think I'm Mr. Moneybags. My credit limit doesn't match what I make. It's fucking ridiculous. You should be concerned about this thing giving someone like me this much money. You working at a bank and all. And she's like, yeah, I hear that. But I'm like, yeah, you should do it anyway, though, because we're people and fuck money, it's stupid. And she's like, yeah, right on. So she's like, you're going to be getting something in the mail. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I didn't give a shit. I did not give a shit at all. Today I received the letter. Today I received the letter in the mail. Kind of pissed that they wasted the resources to send me this letter until I opened it and read it. It said nonsense. Your payment has not been accepted. Your bank has called it back. It hasn't worked out. It's all fucked up. And if you don't make a payment, I swear to God it fucking said this. If you don't make a payment of $0, $0.00, you're going to get late fees. Which I'm like, okay. Up to that point, I'm like, fine. And they said, we've added $30 to your loan because of the return check. So this whole fucking thing cost me $30. In a few minutes of my life, I'll never fucking get back. But ain't that the truth? Ain't that what happens? Ain't that a sumbitch? I don't actually owe them any money. What we were singing back and forth seemed to jive. I was trying to do it while she was doing it so we would harmonize. 8, 5, 6, 7, 4. 8, 5, 6, 7, 4, 3, 2. I wish I had a loop so I could do that right now. But then it ended up costing me $30, even though I don't really owe a payment. Just because I tried to make another payment that for some reason didn't go through.